Ladies and gentlemen, terrible scenes were witnessed yesterday in Trans Nzoia. An MCA who is a close ally of the president attended a burial, and the burial was politically charged. When he was given a chance to speak, he mentioned the name William Ruto, and hell broke loose. He was booed, heckled, and chased out of the podium.
Mimi naeleza kwamba pombe William Ruto Mimi naeleza kwamba pombe William Ruto
I've reviewed those clips and it got me thinking, why would William Ruto be embarrassed like that, his ally? Because if you look at the 2022 presidential elections results, Trans Nzoia was not that anti-William Ruto. Of course, Raila Odinga won, but not with a higher margin. The margin was narrow. And now that Raila and Ruto are working together, my expectations were that Trans Nzoia was now going to be in favor of William Ruto, considering the fact that Trans Nzoia is actually in Rift Valley, and because of the way it's set up, the Kalenjin community are significant in that constituency. In that county. But Ruto's ally was stopped from mentioning the word Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening in Trans Nzoia? In this video, I want us to understand why the name William Ruto is actually making the residents of Trans Nzoia very angry and very bitter. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two. Click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without the support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let us dive in. There's something which happened when Wafula Chebukati passed on. When his body was passing in Trans Nzoia, it must have been Kitale, the residents they did not bother. They were like, we enda.
Chebukati. Enda kabisa, enda kabisa. Aende. Perekeni huyo mbio. Pereka mbio. Asisimame, pereka mbio. Aende mbio. Chebukati, enda. Aende mbio. Para kabisa. Aende. Enda. Wamuzike asubuhi. Azikwa asubuhi. Aende. Azikwa asubuhi.
Most people took that light, but that was a very strong message to the president, because most people had assumed that Wafula Chebukati worked for William Ruto. So that was a signal. So I was actually not surprised to see that MCA being heckled.
Mimi naeleza kwamba pombe William Ruto
But why? Number one, I think this plan by William Ruto and his allies to impeach George Natembeya, because that plan is actually being hatched, is the reason why William Ruto and his name is not wanted anywhere. The truth of the matter is that George Natembeya has stamped his authority as a lawyer kingpin, as the face of lawyer politics. And because of that, William Ruto and his allies are targeting him. Remember, this was an MCA. This was an MCA. For Natembeya to be impeached, the MCAs must be part of it. This MCA is allied to Ruto. The plan to impeach Natembeya is being fronted by William Ruto's allies. So I think the ground is passing a message to the president that please, in Trans Nzoia, George Natembeya is the man. So I think it's all about that plan to impeach George Natembeya. That's number one. Number two, and this is happening across the country, William Ruto has become unpopular across the entire country. And that can be attributed to so many things. Remember, William Ruto made promises to Kenyans. Do you think there's any other new thing William Ruto can promise to Kenyans which has never promised them? Nothing. And that's where the problem is. So, so because William Ruto is very unpopular, people don't want anything to do with him. The truth is, even where I come from here, people are just supporting this broad-based government because of the perceived development. But if elections were to be held, people will be shocked. William Ruto has become so unpopular, especially to those. Actually, most people who hate William Ruto the more today are those who voted for William Ruto in 2022. Those who voted for William Ruto in 2022. We can take a roll call. Let me know in the comment section if you voted for William Ruto in the last election and you are still supporting him. And also if you voted for William Ruto in 2022, but you can't vote for him again. I don't know how you are going to frame your answer, but for me, just say, I voted for him, I can't. I voted for him, I'll vote for him again. Let us read those comments, because most people who hate William Ruto today in Kenya are actually those who voted for him. So William Ruto's popularity is the reason why the ground is reacting anytime his name is mentioned. Number three, and this is something which should worry William Ruto. There's a kind of disconnect between William Ruto's allies and the ground. You see, sometimes you don't have to embarrass the president. For example, as an MCA, you don't really need to go to the ground and talk about William Ruto. Especially after learning that this ground is hostile. Because if that MCA had just decided to go and address local issues with the governor, blah, blah, we don't be talking about this video. This video would not have been shared. For example, me, I saw this video on Ketu Aruguru's page. It would not have been shared. Yeah. And number three, I think it's about the lawyer. So there is that disconnect between William Ruto's allies and the ground. They don't know how to communicate. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to read the mood. Number four is the lawyer kingpin politics. Before I explain how, allow me to also take this opportunity to introduce you guys to Carotex computers. If you're looking for reliable and quality computers and accessories, then Carotex Computers is the place to go. They offer both brand new and refurbished laptops, desktops, tablets, and other computer accessories. They are located at Nairobi Bazaar Plaza, along Moi Avenue, Mezzanine, first floor, room number 7, unit 3. They also deliver nationwide, which means you can conveniently place your order through their website, which is pinned in the comment below. Ladies and gentlemen, Who is Luhya kingpin as we speak? Who? Musalia Mudavadi has sold his party, so he can no longer be a kingpin. Wetangula doesn't command the Luhya nation beyond Bungoma. Who else? Peter Salasya is doing a better job. But the person the Luhya nation are currently looking up to is not Natembeya. Natembeya is being fought by William Ruto, his allies, and in fact, there's also an impeachment which is being planned against him. So you have someone emerging as a Luhya kingpin, is being fought. So these guys are sending a message to Ruto, no, this is our guy, please don't try. And lastly, I think in general, the politics on the ground has completely changed. It's now anti-William Ruto, especially in the Luhya nation. But the biggest question I want to ask you, people are running away from William Ruto. In fact, this is a question which I think, Jubilee Secretary General, Jeremiah Kioni once posted that people are leaving Jubilee. Are leaving UDA, or they are leaving William Ruto. But where are they going to? Are they joining Kalonzo? Are they joining Raila? Are they joining who? Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.